What is crack-a-lackin', everybody? We're back once again with another episode of WWE 2K26 MyGM with Tragically Trav. We're picking up where we left off. We just finished the Worlds Collide PLE, and we are fourth place. But, well, that's not anything new. But hopefully we'll get back in third place. We're not trailing that far behind. Like we could be in a worse position, and I'm hoping by the end of this video we'll be, I don't know, we'll try to get more fans one way or another. Maybe we'll start doing more charity promos as part of our show. Let's see, do we want to trade anybody? It would be cool to get. See, Tatum Paxley is so mad. Maybe we can trade somebody here. Lyra's getting pretty upset, but she's at 44 popularity. I don't know. And she is in a feud with Julia right now, too. Oh, dear. Okay, maybe we'll go. We'll circle back. Becky. No, nobody really. My God, there's a lot of people with like a ton of stamina on these shows, but we could get Jordan Grace. I wonder if he would go with this and then like maybe 10 grand on top. You know what? Let's see. Let's see if he'll take this. How do you, No, no, no. I don't want to end trading. We'll propose trade. I was like, where is it? Like, see if he'll take it. He won't take it. Not seeing anything I like, try something else. What the hell else do you want from me, man? Okay, let's see if you'll take. Ren's getting. Like, I don't understand, Ren. Like, I'm putting you on the shows. Even Julia's mad. Like, what? Why? Oh, man. Okay. I'm thinking I should maybe just keep my roster as is. My God, like, okay. It's just super, like, I thought he would have taken that for sure, but okay. You know what? We need another lady on our roster anyway. Maybe I'll just see. Zarya's at 153,000. Because if I could just buy somebody, like, flat out, I'd rather do that. Jada Parker's at 54,000. I could turn her and then she could go up against Blake. Maxine. Oh, man. Oh, man. Rhea Ripley's out for 7 weeks. Damn. My gosh, I don't know. You know what? No, this is stupid. We're just gonna end trading. I wasted enough time. Oh my God, 5 minutes. No, I'm so sorry that took so long. No, that's all my money. Decline trade. Hell no. You vultures, man. Having Roxanne wouldn't, or sorry, Raquel wouldn't be horrible. Then I would have all of Judgment Day. Oh, no, you know what? We're gonna decline that. Let's see what. Oh, see, I was thinking about picking up Maxine, but no. No. Let's just get on with the show. Oh, start the week. Sorry. Um. Oh, yes, please. Gain 3,000 fans and then 15K for every rivalry that ends. That is going to be such a huge game changer by the end of uh, our month-long run to PLE, which is, sorry, what was it again? Money in the Bank. Okay. Money in the Bank. Okay, so we got a lot. We can play with a lot of stuff here. You know what? I'm going to do this as a triple threat match because I think we're getting not like overly close to the triple threat match. Gain 500 popularity. Okay, that's not horrible. We need 3 more of those. That shouldn't be too bad. Oh, okay, yeah, I need to book a lot more triple threat matches. Yeah, I'll do that. And then yeah, which will lead to yeah, you know what? Let's do that. And then okay. Now to see what I got going on here because Thea Hale's at 52, Candace is at 52. So I'd like to try to get this one as close to 4 as I can. Because I got a lot of 3s happening right now. Chad Gable and R-Truth. You know what? I'm going to put them in this match as well. We'll try to get as many people on as we can. I mean, yeah, see, like Liv Morgan and Tiffany Stratton, they can take a week off. That's fine. I really thought I had another health cards or health spa card, but I don't. 33, you know what? Bye, Morgan. And then Stratton can take the week off. The tag feud. What's the tag feud looking like right now? Actually, I'm gonna do this. It's a 5-way. What's our commissioner goal? Ensure that Balor fights this week. Oh, perfect. And tag team championships will be on the line. Okay. I'm not as worried anymore. Orton and man, I didn't realize these guys were messed up too. As bad anyway. What's Punk at? 57. No, you know what? I'm gonna do a charity promo with Punk. Drew's happy, so I can leave Drew off the card for 1 week. That'll be able to give him more of a stamina boost by next week. Yeah, I think that's the smart thing to do. Blake Monroe's in that match, so I don't have to really worry about her too much. This Ren situation, though, is really annoying me. Lyra and Julia. Lyra and Julia's right there. Okay, so we're going to do this as the main event. Do the four-way tables match. Five-way gauntlet. Tag team tables match. Okay. Think that will give us a decent enough show. Man, like Stratton's bummed out too. Like, oh man. Lyra will go up by 5. So she'll be at 49. You know what? We'll save those. Oh, perfect. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. Glad I checked that because I was wanting to do that this show. So then we're gonna save. Pretty sure we're gonna go for Gauntlet Eliminator Inferno. We'll get 1,000 fans. We might do that. I think we're gonna mostly focus on these two. That's 6. So if we play it smart, we should have this one by just after the 3rd PLE, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that. Don't quote me. And Breaker and Shelly. If I keep Braun off the show, he'll go up to 59. Oh, Breaker, what do I do with you, pal? You know what? I'm gonna do this instead. Hang on one sec. It's... No. No, I need to delete this. This is gonna be... This is gonna be a triple threat match with Gable and Killings. Put that up there, and then we'll put Owens, Balor. Yeah, I think this is going to be our card, because then I can keep Breaker off. He'll lose a little bit of popularity. I'm not hoping too much, but then everybody else is taken care of and booked on the show. Yes, because I want Drew to have the week off too. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is our show. It'll start picking up a lot quicker, like once I get it, get flowing, but I wonder if this will count. I'm pretty sure it will. Okay. Okay. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the next edition of SmackDown. We are on the road to Money in the Bank, and we are kicking off this episode with the United States Championship triple threat match. It is Ron the Truth Killings taking on Chad Gable, taking on the current reigning United States champion, Alex Shelley. Let's see if the champion will retain his title. Braun Breaker not here this week. He was he needed some time off, so Shelley came out, said, I'm issuing an open challenge. And Ron Killings came out first, said that he wanted his championship match, but Chad Gable followed him right after and said, like, hey man, I've been beating you like the last, few weeks now, and quite badly, so I feel like I should be added in this match. Stacy Keibler then came out and said, you know what? You're right. It's a triple threat match. So let's see if Shelley can retain the title. That is not what I wanted to do. Here we go. Oh my goodness, and in a shocking turn of events, Ron the Truth Killings taking the United States Championship for a third time overall in his career, I might add. But the rivalry grows between Chad Gable and Ron Killings. Gable so close, it was just about to win the match, and then R-Truth winds up tossing him out of the ring, takes the cover, and Ron Killings is your new United States champion. And we've got a maxed out rivalry, so that is going to help us so much by the end of this video. Thank God. We might actually be able to get third place, which would be awesome, but we'll see. Candice LeRae coming out and saying that, she is the reigning United States champion on the women's side of things, and that Thea Hale's beneath her. She doesn't understand why Thea keeps getting all these opportunities. But at Money in the Bank, or possibly the Go Home show, Candice LeRae is going to stomp out Thea Hale and be done with her and continue her dominance as the longest reigning women's United States champion. And speaking of the United States Championship, we have got two top contenders, Julia and Lyra Valkyria. Both of them are absolutely miserable. Do not understand why. I'm trying to get them more on the show, so hopefully that will help. If not, we might have to pivot in another direction. We'll see. But these two ladies have been having one hell of a feud. And let's see who comes out on top in this contest. Lyra Valkyria picking up the win. This is a 2-star mediocre match. Lyra getting the win with the Nightwing and just, taking off. But Julia, cussing out Lyra as she's walking to the back. I have a feeling that Julia is going to want revenge down the road, so we'll see how that plays out. Thea Hale comes out, and she basically responds to Candice LeRae's statement from earlier, saying, you know what, I deserve to be here. Yes, I was on NXT for so long, but I'm a former women's NXT North American champion, and a lot of people said that that was a fluke win, and I deserve to be here, damn it. And I'm going to show the entire world what I'm capable of at the Go Home to Money in the Bank. And I'm going to be walking out with the Women's United States Championship. Can I get a hail yeah? And then the crowd responds, hail yeah. And, we just keep on going with that gimmick. And the crowd's into it. Level 4 rivalry. Another one maxed out. That's great. And again, Women's United States Championship, but women's division overall, if I'm being completely honest, because any of these women would be fine Women's United States or even just WWE Women's Champion. But we've got a fatal 5-way gauntlet match. It is Roxanne Perez, Ren Sinclair, Blake Monroe, Bayley, and Fallon Henley all competing to see who will potentially get a title shot down the line. Let's see how these women fare. And Bayley picks up the win just as I crossed my arms too. I knew that was going to happen. No, I didn't. Oh, damn. So hoping that Fallon and Bayley were going to get up to level 3 as well. But Ren Sinclair and Roxanne Perez, they've been having an intense feud last couple of weeks, and they were in second and third. And unfortunately, neither women were able to compete in the match because they took the match to the back and just continued on brawling, literally out onto the street and then down the street into the airport, onto the plane, and over into the next town. So it was just left between Blake Monroe, Bayley, and Fallon Henley, and Bayley overcoming the odds against the heels, and she gets the win. But looking forward to seeing how the Roxanne Perez and Ren Sinclair feud continues to grow. If Ren sticks around, which I'm hoping she will. CM Punk comes out for a charity promo. Excellent promo rating. Gets 5,000 boost for us. 5,000 fans for us. Thank you, Punk. And in the semi-main event, it is Kevin Owens, Finn Balor. What else can be said about these two? Both fantastic wrestlers looking to make their way into either men's division. And let's see how this match fares. And Finn Balor picks up the win. 3-star good match. Unfortunately, no rivalry grown, so it just kind of like match just kind of like ends, and then we just go to commercial break. There's no real development. Hopefully next week, but we'll keep in track. And in the main event, it is a tag team title match for the women's tag team championships of SmackDown in a tables match. We've got the best frenemies, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, taking on Nia Jax and Naomi. I still haven't figured out a name for them. I guess I could technically call them the Dynasty because they're all you know what? Yeah, they're called the Dynasty because they're part of the Bloodline. I don't want to use Bloodline because Bloodline's its own thing. So, yeah, we're gonna call we're gonna call the ladies the Dynasty. So the best frenemies versus the Dynasty for the tag team championships of SmackDown. Let's see how this match fares. And the best frenemies pick up the tag team championships one more time. 4.5-star classic match, and the rivalry does grow to level 4. Completely maxed out. Thank goodness. Now we can make sure that we don't have to worry about this feud too much, and we can let people heal, and they're gonna have a killer match at the go home show. Maybe we'll even put that match on the actual pay-per-view. We'll see. Or PLE, sorry. My bad. Jacob Fatu defending the Intercontinental Championship in a tables match against Logan Paul. And then in the main event, 2/5 of the MFTs take on Big E and Andre Chase are the World Tag Team Champions. I forgot about that. And over on WCW, Lola Vice putting the WCW Women's Championship on the line against Becky Lynch. Had no idea that title changed. And then the Kabuki Warriors taking on Ivy Nile and Zarya in the mid-card. And then in the main event, the Vision taking on Ivar and Cody Rhodes, the American Vikings. And over on ECW, no title matches, but in the main event, we've got Piper Niven taking on Io Sky. Oh, the MFTs pick up the tag team titles. No title changes on WCW. Nice. Good booking for us. Good booking for Raw. Good booking for WCW. And good booking for ECW. Let's see. 40,000. 40,000 new fans for SmackDown. We'll take that. 35,000 new fans for Raw. 32,000 new fans for WCW. And 30,000 new fans for ECW. It's not going to turn the tide or anything like that, but we are definitely closing the gap. Yes, we are. Look at that. We are actually a lot closer to Mick Foley than I thought we were going to be. That's awesome. Even Shawn Michaels, we're only off by 20 or 20? 10, sorry. Jeez, I can't read. Eric Bischoff, we're about 23,000. Okay, that's not horrible. As long as we keep doing some charity promos, I think we'll be fine. Next week, or week 3, El Paso, Texas. We're 3 weeks away from Money in the Bank. I think you should put me in a match with Alexa. Trust me on this. I'll make it happen in the next 3 weeks. Yes, I knew you'd agree. Can't wait to see the match on the card. Thanks. Okay. Hey, I feel like I'm the fall guy every week at the moment. That's not up to me. I mean, it kind of is, but like, I'm just in charge of booking. What do you want me to do? Um, Bailey is such an annoying wannabe. I have no idea how she managed to beat me in that last match, but I want to face off with her against her in the next 2 weeks. You got it, Fallon. Absolutely. Oh, select an opposing brand. Oh my god, this is a. You can buy this card. Wow. Interesting. I should get this because I'm gonna eventually use it anyway. We'll wait, what's my logistics at? Oh, I only got one asset. I'm thinking like, oh my god, I'm so far ahead. Did this drop? I swore that was level 2. Doesn't matter. We're gonna get both of them on the card and call out promos. The tag match is good. Okay, Lyra's happy. Julia's annoyed though. Okay, we're gonna do. $72. Hmm. Oh, I gotta get, hang on a second here, because I gotta get Stratton. There we go. Keeping my fingers crossed that that will last till I want it. Oh. Bailey. Bailey is not in good shape. You know what? We're gonna do this. Where are you? What? I guess I could technically do. Oh my god, Bren's at 38? That's crazy. Hang on a sec here. Interference. Oh, I was gonna put Henley in that match too. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do that. Triple threat. I'm gonna put Henley in here. Interference. Julia runs in on Lyra. Bailey can have the week off. We're gonna do that instead, actually. And then these guys. And we're gonna do that, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's going to be our show. What can I put here, though? Could put Gable, but he's in pretty rough shape. Blake's happy. Right, that's done. Blake wants a match with Alexa Bliss, so... Oh, God. gosh, there's nobody really else to put. You know what? We're gonna do that. Yeah, I think that's gonna give us the best bang for our buck. Yeah, I think that's our show. Okay. And we're kicking off the show with a triple threat United States Championship match. It is the champion Ron the Truth Killings putting his title on the line against Alex Shelley and Braun Breaker. Shelley comes out at first and says, you know, it's a travesty that I wound up losing this title that I defended with honor, you know? Oh my goodness, it's Monday Night Raw, apparently. What happened there? When did it change? There we go. Back over to SmackDown. Shelley comes, like I said, says I shouldn't have put my United States Championship on the line, so you should put it on the line against me. Braun Breaker comes out too, and he says, I deserve a shot at the title because I wasn't even here last week, and I'm entitled to a shot at it. And yeah, match is on. It's a triple threat match. Let's see who walks away with the title. A Braun Breaker, another shocking turn of events, hits the spear on Ron the Truth Killings, pins him 1, 2, 3, becomes the United States champion, and Alex Shelley just super annoyed that he didn't capture the title that he couldn't capture tonight. Oh my goodness. 3.5 star great match, and the rivalry does grow between Breaker and Shelley to 3. And in a call-out promo, Randy Orton comes out, the WWE Undisputed Champion, and says to Styles, like, hey, we've, been in this feud and, like, nothing's really been happening, so, like, I'm challenging you, Styles, because I need to prove that I'm the phenomenal one here on SmackDown. And, of course, like, it's Randy Orton and the crowd loves him, so the rivalry grows to 2. And the next contest is Finn Balor taking on Kevin Owens in a rematch from last week. And what again, kind of we're getting some feuds going and seeing who will be the new top contenders here on SmackDown once the new I guess circle or crop of rivalries come into our I don't even know what I'm trying to say right now. I'm just going to simulate this match. Kevin Owens picks up the win. It gets a little bit of revenge from last week and hits another stunner on Balor after the match. It kind of rubs salt in the wounds, and this match is going to finish up at the go home in 2 weeks' time, and the rivalry does grow to level 3. AJ Styles comes out and responds to Randy and says there can only be one phenomenal one, and literally that's what my t-shirt says, and it is me because I have merchandising backing me on this. And yeah, Randy Orton, I'm going to take the WWE Undisputed Championship from you at Money in the Bank, and the rivalry does grow to level 3. And in the mid-card, we got triple threat action. Lyra Valkyria, Roxanne Perez, Fallon Henley. This match isn't going to do great because there is a lot of heel activity. But again, we're just trying to make some stuff work here and get to the PLE without messing up people too much. And Fallon Henley picks up the win in a 1.5-star disappointing match. No rivalry grown between Lyra and Julia, which I was really hoping it would. Blake Monroe comes out for a charity promo. It is unfortunately weak. We were having some technical issues, but I mean, people were still happy to see Blake, and we wound up getting 1,000 new fans for SmackDown. And in the semi-main event, we've got CM Punk taking on Drew McIntyre. Both these men have been at each other's throats since the get-go, and they want to become the WWE Undisputed Champion. And maybe they'll get added into the title match at Money in the Bank. We will see. But let's see how this match goes. CM Punk picks up the win, hits the GTS, and everybody's super stoked by the end of it. And he turns around, eats a giant claymore from Drew McIntyre, massive beatdown afterwards. Drew is visibly frustrated, throws CM Punk into the barricade, throws him into the ring steps, throws him into the ring post, and CM Punk is bleeding everywhere. And Drew McIntyre just takes his blood, puts it on his chest, and you can tell that this match it's cooking. It's cooking now, and it's 3-star good match, and the rivalry does grow to 4. And speaking of rivalries growing to 4, Tiffany Stratton comes out and she says, I am one way or another going to become the new WWE Women's Champion at Money in the Bank. And Liv Morgan, I'm going to get my shot because I was screwed at Worlds Collide and I want a rematch. And we're going to have to wait and see what Liv Morgan says. But the crowd is super into it. They're all behind Tiffany Stratton. And, Liv Morgan's obviously got her fans too. But Tiffany's going to show everybody at Money in the Bank that it's Tiffy time. And in the main event, we couldn't wait until the go home show. This rivalry has just been brewing, and Thea Hale has had enough. She finds Candice LeRae in the back. She attacks. They get into a huge brawl. Stacy Keibler walks by and says, that is it. I'm tired of this. Both of you to the ring right now. And Candice, you're putting the Women's United States Championship on the line right now. And let's see if Thea Hale can dethrone Candice LeRae, and she can't. Candice locks in the Gargano stretch, the Gargano escape, and unfortunately, Thea Hale, she didn't tap out though. She passed out. And that proves that Thea Hale's got guts. And this match is clearly not over between these two. And we're going to settle it at the go home show. Give these ladies one more week of rest, and they are going to absolutely kill it at the go home. Not the PLE, but at the go home. And over on Raw, tag team rematch from last week, and 5-way tables match. Pardon me, Pete Dunne, Eric Rowan, Rusev, Chris Sabin. I couldn't get it out. I'm like, I know who that is. And Angel. Interesting. Main event is Lola Vice taking on Becky Lynch, taking on Kairi Sane. Oh yeah, Gunther won the heavyweight title again. I forgot. He's going against Cody Rhodes. That'll be good. It's a good feud. And Jordan Grace versus Chelsea Green, the last woman standing match. I like it. I dig it. Good booking for SmackDown, good booking for Raw, good booking for WCW, and poor finale for ECW. Hopefully that will go in our favor. Chris Sabin picking up the win in the main event, Becky Lynch picking up the win in the main event, and Jordan Grace is the last woman standing. Good little show. Good little show. 31,000 new fans for SmackDown. 27 new thousand fans for Raw. 28,000 new fans for WCW. Okay. And 23,000 new fans for ECW. Oh my goodness, did we just take over third? We possibly did. Or even second place. We are now in third place. We are trailing behind Shawn Michaels' Raw by just a handful. What is that? 6,000? 7,000? About 7,000. And we are finally beating Mick Foley. So yes, the trick is we got to keep booking those charity promos because those are definitely helping in our favor. We're about 20,000 fans away from Eric Bischoff, so we're going to get there. 2 weeks away from Money in the Bank. And oh my God. I forgot about this. I completely forgot about this. I am so sorry, Randy. I'm so sorry, dude. You don't seem to realize this, Keibler, but I'm a bit of a master on the mic. I'm going to promise you this right now, Braun Breaker. You are nowhere near compared to your uncle. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that crap. Listen, yesterday Ren made a fool of herself in public. I won't bore you with the details, but we're giving her a 3-week suspension. Oh my god. All right. Everything was against me. I lost my belt last week, but I don't know where rights as former. Oh, man. Sounds good, Truth. I'll put you in a fatal 4-way next week. God damn it, Ren. Mm. Oh my god. The things I do for these ladies, I swear. I swear. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? We need to get that right off the bat. You know what? Screw it. Let's just. Hang on a second here, because who. Blake's ring level 7. Yeah, I don't really care about class. I just need another lady. Maybe we should go 10 to 14? Oh, yeah, you know what? Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I wasn't anticipating that. Let's see. There's literally no females left. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just hope for the best. Oh, because I didn't have enough of the right. Okay, shoot. All right, well, we're gonna have to wait till next week to do that. God damn it. Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on a sec. And where's Fallon? Fallon's right there. Candice LeRae's at 68. Do another charity promo with Thea. So I'll get her up a bit more. Julia is at 53. Sorry, you guys, I'm like so laser focused. I just want to make sure that like we're good for next week as well, and it looks like we're going to be. Oh crap! I need to put. Damn it! Damn it! Oh my god. Okay, well, at least I wasn't able to actually, like, jump into the actual show. I'm so sorry about this. Okay. I totally forgot that I need to put these two in a match. Fuck. I totally forgot about that. Oh my god. Actually, this will be fine. Where's Roxanne? Roxanne's at... We'll put her in here. And... Hmm... Oh, you know what? I do know what I'm gonna do. I do know what I'm gonna do. Okay, I think we're good now. Bliss, though. Bliss is at 57. You know what? Sorry, Thea. We're going to do this instead. It's going to cost a little bit of money here, but I think because everybody's a strong promo that we should be able to get quite a bit of charity here. Yeah. Yes, yes, okay. That's what we're going to do. And then Gable's at 49. Darn. I need 2 more matches. I think I'm just gonna sign. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna sign a couple of these ladies. Okay. Yeah, this is the only thing that I can think of right now. I really don't care what the matchups are. I just want. Yeah. That here, this here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Sorry, I don't know why I stuck my tongue out like that. Okay, that's gonna be our show. Yeah, I just wanted to be able to get this show going because I want to be able to get to the to the go home at least. But we're kicking off this episode of SmackDown, albeit not a great episode of SmackDown, with a triple threat opener. It's Lyra Valkyria taking on Julia, taking on Roxanne Perez. Lyra and Julia, again, just these ladies can't be separated. And we're throwing Roxanne in the mix because variety. And here we go. Who picks up the win here? Roxanne Perez surprising everybody. Obviously, Lyra and Julia really upset at the result, and still big, huge brawl afterwards. Level 4 rivalry. It's a 3-star good match. We've got a charity promo with Naomi coming out 2,500 fans for SmackDown. Not horrible. Ignition versus Brittany Battleship Brittany because we needed a match. Ignition picks up the win. It's a half-star awful match, but there is a rivalry to be had. Nia Jax comes out for a charity promo. It's okay, and she gets 2,500 new fans for us as well. So 5,000 total so far. Bailey and Fallon, I did not want to do this yet, but Fallon insisted that she got her match against Bailey, and I'm not going to deny her a match. I'm not going to deny Bailey of a match because Bailey deserves so much better. She deserves the world. But let's see how this match fares. If Bailey does pick up the win, she is making a very, very strong case to becoming the new #1 contender for the WWE Women's Championship. Fallon Henley getting a little bit of revenge on Bailey. Not too much. Bailey's able to fight her off, but clearly we need to settle this next week, possibly even at the PLE. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But the rivalry does grow to level 3. Charlotte comes out for a charity promo. It's excellent. 4,500 new fans for SmackDown. And Billy Slugger and Cindy Backfire is a match that is happening because we needed it. Billy Slugger does pick up the win. It's a half-star awful match. And hey, there's a rivalry between the two. So there you go. Alexa Bliss coming out for her charity promo. She gets 4,500 fans for us as well. Not horrible at all. That is what? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 14,000 altogether. Jesus. Yeah, you know what? We will take that 100%. Is that? Yes, it is. That's awesome. That's incredible. I wasn't anticipating it to go up that much. I thought it was gonna like I was getting a little worried with Naya and Naomi just because theirs was like not like horrible, but it was on a bit lower side. So I was like, oh god, I'm sensing a theme here. But and in the main event, it technically isn't a match. I know it may look like a match, but it's not. It's all for these men uh, stating that they should be the WWE Undisputed Champion. And there is no denying that all these men would make fine champions, and they just get into this massive brawl. And Stacy Keibler comes out, or yes, Stacy Keibler comes out and announces that at the PLE it will be a fatal four-way for the WWE Undisputed Championship. It will be CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre versus AJ Styles challenging the champion Randy Orton for the title. And let's see who stands tall at the end of this brawl. Drew McIntyre does. Claymore kicks every single competitor. He takes the championship, he holds it up high, and we are on the road to Money in the Bank. We're going to have a good event. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones, but the rivalry between Orton and Styles grows to level 4. And it's a 3.5-star great segment. World Heavyweight Championship on the line in the main event. Aleister Black challenging the champion Bray Wyatt. United States Championship on the line. Tama Tonga taking on Hank Ledger. And no championship matches in ECW, but the main event is Chelsea Green and Jordynne Grace once again. Good booking for SmackDown. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't a poor opening. Like I structured that so well that it was going to give us the best result. So I'm thankful for that. I really wish that the opener and main event would have did 4, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. Good booking for Raw. Bray Wyatt retains the World Heavyweight Championship. Good booking for WCW. Tama Tonga retains the WCW United States Championship, and Jordynne Grace wins the main event in ECW. 34,000 new fans for SmackDown. 22,000 new fans for Raw. Did we just overtake Raw? 19,000 new fans for WCW and 24,000 new fans for ECW. That's surprising. I thought ECW would have done a little bit less, but there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We are now second place. We are trailing by Eric Bischoff just by about 6,000 fans. That is fantastic. And Shawn Michaels is behind us by about 4. And Foley's getting down there. So as long as we keep doing these charity promos, I think we're going to be in pretty good shape. But we are at the go home to Money in the Bank, and we're 1 week away, Columbus, Ohio. And we get hit with the Heartbreaker. And oh my god, that is everybody at level 1. Yeah, oh yeah, you like that sabotage. That was all me. Strategy, baby. Okay. That was completely unprovoked. You made yourself an enemy. Oh, oh, we will bring it on. Yes, I know. They're not here, Triple H. Thanks for the match against Bailey. Didn't go the way that I wanted to, but I appreciate it. My friends and family have been waiting so long to see me. Yep. Listen up. At the last SmackDown party, I caught Naomi double dipping in the chip dip. Then she told me to shut up when I complained. She's unsanitary and rude. I want to teach her a lesson in tonight's show. Um, yes, you can fight her this week. It's not going to be in a thing though. Like it's going to be in a title match. It's not going to be a singles. Sorry, we've got plans. Um, Yes, because we're gonna do. Oh my god, that hurts. That hurts a lot. AJ. Yeah, AJ, and then Orton. Actually, all of them. You know what? No, I'm confident that I'm gonna have them off for the week. We're gonna get. I think we're gonna work on our tag. No, not tag team. We're gonna work on our heavyweight, our women's division. Sorry, we're gonna do Stratton. This is all gonna suck, but and I do want. Where's Bailey? Bailey's at 33. Though I can. Oh, perfect. We're going to grab 2 of those right now, and we're going to give one of these to Bailey, I think. Yeah, we're going to give one of these to Bailey. Bailey's at 45 now. Yeah. Yeah, this will work. Blake Monroe. Yeah, you know what? We're going to put Blake in there too. And then that. Sorry, I'm just, again, I'm trying to think of what is going to be the best matchups here. But I think I've got it. Whoops. Where is... Oh my god, Ren, that is so annoying. That is so annoying. But whatever. Nothing we can do about it right now. Thea... Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do just as singles. Yeah, I think this is our show. Whoops. This is going to cost us so much. It's going to cost us a lot. Oh, do I have... The by 5, where... Jump to 55. Tiffany will be at 54. You know what? Let's do it. 55. Okay. 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 Yeah, you know what? Oh. Oh. Schedule a run-in on your most popular star. Who's my most popular star? Drew McIntyre. God damn it, I can't. Oh, unless it'll let me... Son of a... No, I don't want to do that. That would have been so good to get, but we can't. Like, we physically can't. Yeah, no. As tempting as it would be. Yeah, as tempting as it would be, no. We can't do that. But Okay, sorry. I need to finish the rest of this, and we're gonna do another. Can't do Hell in a Cell. What's Falls Count Anywhere? My goodness, some of these it's crazy, some of the prices to these matches. Like, they'll be fine. I think I. Oh. We're. No, you know what? We're not going to worry about that. But that. I think I'm going to do Extreme Rules just to be. To give it an edge, you know? Okay. Oh. Should I get this? Who can this. Oh, this can go to anybody. It's only 5. Okay, well. This, though, I want to put on Tiffany. Great. She gets a new perk. Stamina, 100%. And that's it for right now. Okay. Yep, that's our show. Sweet. And ladies and gentlemen, we are at the go home to Money in the Bank, and we are finally here, and we are kicking off the show with a Fatal 4-Way Extreme Rules match for the United States Championship. It is Finn Balor taking on Kevin Owens, taking on Alex Shelley, the former champion, and taking on the current champion, Braun Breaker. All 4 of these men have been vying, and they've been determined on becoming champions. Finn Balor and Kevin Owens making excellent cases over the last couple of weeks. Shelley, obviously the former champion, and Braun Breaker, the current champion. Let's see who picks up the win. And Kevin Owens is the new United States champion. It is a 4.5-star classic match, and both rivalries have been completed. That is going to help us so much for our overall rating. Tiffany Stratton comes out. It is a good promo despite all of our promo skills getting dropped to 1, and she gets a popularity boost of 3. Julia and Lyra Valkyria have been fighting for weeks now, and it's time that these ladies settle in the ring. And after this, it's going to be they're going to be split up. We need a change of the guard, but let's see who picks up the win. Julia scores the win with the Northern Lights bomb. She gets the win, and it is a 3-star good match. It's exactly what we wanted it to do. And Lyra and Julia, the rivalry is now complete between the two. Thank goodness. Liv Morgan comes out. It is an okay promo. She gets a popularity boost of 1. Thea Hale comes out, and she's got beer, and she's like, "Hey, I get a hail yeah," and hail yeah, and she's like smashing the beer. She's a total party animal, and she wants to win the Women's United States Championship so bad. But Candice LeRae, our champion, she is going to do everything in her power to make sure that does not happen. Let's see if Thea can get the job done. And she can't. The Cinderella story is not going to happen tonight. Candice LeRae crushes the dreams of every small child in the crowd, and she grasps the Women's United States Championship. She gives it a big old smooch, and she looks directly into the camera and says, "Nobody is going to take this championship away from me as long as I have it." 3.5-star great match, and the rivalry is now complete. Fallon Henley comes out for a self promo. It's okay. She gets a popularity boost of 1. And Chad Gable and Ron Killings, they both have been feuding again just for weeks, sometimes for the United States Championship, sometimes not, but tonight it will come to a close. Who will win this matchup? Ron the Truth Killings hits the axe kick on Gable and scores the big win. This is going to help Ron Killings get back into the title picture one way or another, and the rivalry is now complete. 4-star amazing match. And Blake Monroe comes out for a self promo. Oh, man, it's weak. Even though it's not like, in real life, but she unfortunately drops popularity by 1. That is so shitty. And in the main event, we finally hear it's a TLC tag team match for the Women's Tag Team Championships of SmackDown. We've got the Dynasty taking on the Best Frenemies for the titles, who will walk away as our new champs. Then it is new champs. The Dynasty picks up the win, and it is a 5-star legendary match. That is amazing. The rivalry is complete between the 4 ladies, and Alexa and Charlotte probably going to move on to something else, but we will see who's going to challenge our new champions going into the next round of weeks and PLEs. Stay tuned to find out. And to go home for Raw, we've got the Women's World Championship. Didn't even realize Kiana James won the title. She is the champion. She puts the title on the line against Natty in the semi-main event. And in the main event, triple threat action, we've got the Voodoo Queen, that's what I'm going to call her, taking on Stephanie Vaquer, taking on the current champion, Women's Intercontinental Champion, Chyna, in a triple threat tables match. Pretty cool. WCW triple threat action. Whoa, in the opener, let's see who wins this, I guess. Ludwig Kaiser is the new WCW heavyweight champion, and the rivalry between Bourne and Kaiser is complete. 4-star amazing match. Good for Kaiser. That guy deserves everything. And in the main event, we've got the Kabuki Warriors putting the WCW Women's Tag Team Championships on the line against Ivy Nile and Zarya. And ECW. Wow. Literally, like, all ladder matches, basically. TLC matches are essentially ladder matches, so. Triple threat match for the ECW Television Championship. It's Ricky Saints putting the title on the line against Ilya Dragunov and Omos, and then the ECW Tag Team Championships on the line. MFT is taking on the team of Fraxium in a normal contest. And in the main event, it is a TLC tag team match. It's DIY taking on the Usos. I actually dig that. That would be a sweet match. Amazing booking for SmackDown. There it is. We finally got our amazing booking. Good booking for Raw. Natty is the new Women's World Champion, and Chyna is still the Women's Intercontinental Champion. And the Kabuki Warriors retain the WCW Women's Tag Team Championships. Good booking for WCW, and then amazing booking for ECW. And Ricky Saints retains the television championship, and congratulations to Fraxium, the new ECW Tag Team Champions. And DIY put away the Usos in the main event. Nice. 91,000 new fans for SmackDown. 54,000 new fans for Raw. 64,000 new fans for WCW. And 78,000 new fans for ECW. Oh my god, did we just take over? We did, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Number 1. Look at that. We are killing it right now. That's incredible. That's incredible. And we're going to kill it in this next, or for Money in the Bank as well. That's amazing. Oh, I am so happy. Good job. Good job. My brand. Here we are Nottingham, England for Money in the Bank. Thanks a lot against the match against Naomi. Had fun going up against her in the ring. I agree. Great match, by the way. What the hell happened to my rematch clause? How come Balor got a shot before me? I'm starting to think you don't care about my needs very much here. Whoops, sorry, Truth. A few weeks ago, I thought we had a conversation. I'd fight Bliss. I'm so sorry, Blake. I have a proposition for you. No. Oh, no. I don't think it's the right time for picking sides. Oh my god. I can't believe I lost my title at the last show. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fine. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to, like, think about what I'm gonna do here. Oh, okay, we only get one representative here. I really wish Ren was back, but she's not, so that's great. Okay, Blake. You please. I know you're upset right now, but, like, I promise it wasn't intentional. I'm just very scrambled right now. And okay, there, and then in the main event, Drew, AJ. There we go. Okay. Okay. We're gonna get this beginner's luck. We are gonna get the Money in the Bank PLE boost. Yeah, we'll be able to get this next round. Okay. Okay, I think we're... Oh, jeez. Oh. Hmm. I'm thinking about putting Truth in this just because he's upset. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that. This is what I'm a little worried about because I don't know. Actually, Candace. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do a call out promo with. We're gonna have Lyra challenge Candace for the title. And then I think we're gonna do. Actually, I'm gonna have to wait until the feud's done with Owens. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to call out. Actually, yes, you know what? I'm going to wait for that because I don't know exactly how this Fatal 4-Way is going to end. And I basically don't want the United States Championship and the WWE Championship to be intertwined with one another right now. I think we're going to do Gable Breaker. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. Why not? Okay, I think that's everything. Oh boy. Okay, see, we're on our way to that. Oh, that's great. Oh. I do have one of these. Who's miserable? Who needs this right now? I'm not giving it to Ren. Bliss is okay. Charlotte's fantastic. I thought somebody was really upset that, like... Maybe not. Oh, no, was it Tiffany? Oh no, maybe I'm just. Oh, maybe it was Truth. Yeah, okay, sorry. I'm getting myself all jumbled here. You know what? We're gonna start the show because if I keep going, I'm just gonna keep getting more scrambled. So here we go. We are starting off the Money in the Bank pay per view with a six-way Money in the Bank match. It is SmackDown's representative Blake Monroe taking on WCW's representative, one half of the WCW Women's Tag Team Champions, Asuka, versus two of ECW's representatives, Jordan Grace and Chelsea Green, taking on two of Raw's representatives, one half of the Tag Team Champions of Raw, Rhea Ripley, and Wendy Chu. Let's see who will walk away victorious in the Money in the Bank opener. And it's Jordan Grace picking up the win. 3-star good match. That is interesting. I did not realize. I did not realize that. Wendy Chu and Rhea Ripley both being on the same brand, but in the match. And okay, okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Okay. Sorry, I got way too excited about this, but over on SmackDown side of things in the mid card, we have got the WWE Women's Championship on the line. It is Fallon Henley taking on Bayley, taking on Tiffany Stratton, taking on Liv Morgan. All three of these women in the challengers sense of speaking. My apologies. All proving their worth on wanting to become the women's champion. And Liv Morgan, she's got one hell of a task tonight. So let's see if she will successfully defend the title. And she doesn't. Tiffany Stratton finally being able to hit the prettiest moonsault ever, the PME on Liv Morgan, captures the championship after the 1, 2, 3. I didn't put any stipulations on these. That kind of sucks, but 4-star amazing match. And both rivalries are complete between Henley and Bayley and Stratton and Morgan. Now they can move on to different things. Lyra Valkyria calling out the Women's United States Champion, saying, I deserve a shot at this. I've been putting in the work and I'm going to eventually get that opportunity one way or another. And fans are really coming around to Lyra. They were really impressed with her feud against Julia the last couple of weeks, especially their big blow off match at the go home show. And yeah, they're down for it. They want it. So level 1 rivalry. And in the main event, it is the Fatal 4-Way for the WWE Undisputed Championship. It's CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, AJ Styles, and Randy Orton all vying to become the Undisputed Champion. Let's see if Orton can survive. And he doesn't. AJ Styles picks up the win. 4-star amazing match, and both feuds have been completed. Thank goodness we can move on. Oh man, I really wish that I had gimmicks on those. That would have helped us so much. Whatever, it's fine. Chad Gable comes out and says, like, I had shots at the United States Championship and I haven't won that championship yet. But Brum Breaker, you just coming out and like saying that you deserve this and you deserve that, you deserve squat. So I'm gonna stop you one way or another. I don't know, but the crowd digs it, and it's a level 1 rivalry. And for the Women's Intercontinental Championship on Raw's side of things, it is China taking on Jasmine Nix. Let's see if China will retain. And she doesn't. Jasmine Nix is the new champion. China, unfortunately, out for 2 weeks, and the rivalry is complete. And they canceled out promo because China did get injured. That is very, very cool. I like how that works. It would have made no sense if, China broke her leg and then called out Jasmine Nix right after. So I really like that attention to detail. Jacob Fatu puts the Intercontinental Championship on the line against Logan Paul. Logan is very upset, and he continues to be upset. Jacob Fatu retains the title. 3.5-star great match, and the rivalry is complete. 4,000 new fans for Raw because of The Miz. Triple threat action. Hank Walker taking on Trick Williams, taking on Ludwig Kaiser for the WCW Heavyweight Championship. And it's Trick Williams. Congratulations. The Lemon Peppa Steppa is the new WCW Heavyweight Champion. Ludwig Kaiser out for 3 weeks. And the rivalry between Hank and Trick is now done. Oh, okay. Why would you do that? WCW Tag Team Championships on the line. The Vision takes on the American Vikings. And let's see how this match goes. And the American Vikings pick up the win. 4.5-star classic match. Cody Rhodes, however, is out for 6 weeks. That's got to sting for them. Tony D'Angelo gets a popularity boost of 4. Triple threat action. Omos, Ilya, and Ricky Saints for the ECW TV Championship. See if Ricky can retain. And he doesn't. The Nigerian giant Omos is the new ECW television champion. 4.5-star classic match. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And Sean Spears calls out Obafemi. Don't know how smart that is, but the crowd digs it. Level 1 rivalry. And Fraxium takes on DIY for the ECW Tag Team Championships. And DIY, after putting away the Usos, capture the tag team titles from Fraxium. Congratulations to DIY, and Nikki Cross gets a popularity boost of 1. And in the main event, it is a 6-way Money in the Bank match. It is SmackDown's representative Arch Run the Truth Killings. I will eventually get that fluently, hopefully by next episode. Taking on WCW's representative Gunther, taking on ECW's representatives Jey Uso and Sean Spears, taking on Raw's representatives Chris Sabin and The Miz. I am very, very concerned about The Miz's popularity. Pretty sure he's the one that's going to walk away with the dub, but let's see who takes it. And it's Chris Sabin for Raw, picks up the win. Gunther is out for 6 weeks. And there is a new rivalry sparked between Miz and Sabin. 4-star amazing match. That sucks. I was really hoping we were going to win one of the Money in the Bank matches, but... And I'm still kicking myself in the ass because if we would have put some gimmicks on our actual mid-card matches, I'm guaranteed we would have won at least like the most contribution to the show. But prizes were split in the cross-brand matches. ECW took the opener while Raw took the main event, and the card quality was boosted most by ECW. See? Shit. Kicking myself in the ass right now, but whatever. 110,000 new fans for SmackDown, 108,000 new fans for Raw, 98,000 new fans for WCW, and 106,000 new fans for ECW. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we are still on top, baby. And look at that, we've got AJ Styles as our WWE Undisputed Champion, and we've got Tiffany Stratton as our WWE Women's Champion. Congratulations to both of our new champions, Eric Bischoff in 2nd place, Mick Foley in 3rd, and Shawn Michaels surprisingly in 4th. I swore Foley was going to stay in 4th forever, but awesome. Very, very cool. I'm looking forward to doing the next crop of shows and heading into the next PLE, whichever that may be. We'll get to it very, very soon. But thank you very much for joining me on this episode of WWE 2K27 MyGM mode with Tragically Trav. And until next time, please take care of yourselves. Please take care of your loved ones. And I'll catch you in the next one.